Hello, hi. Hi, my dears. Hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello. I apologize that I might sound a little bit farther away. My, what's it? My microphone's farther. I need to find a better place for it. Maybe on the other side. Would the other side work better? Probably. Yeah, that would make more sense. Give me just a second. But yes, the Great Reset. um, Technically, there is still third. I think there should be still third. There better be. Welcome in, Zog. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Sorry to hear that work has kept you from being here, but I appreciate you being here nonetheless. And I hope work is going okay for you. Has third been redeemed? Yes, third is still free. Okay, good. I never know. I was testing it. And every time I test something, um, every time I test something, it'll work when I'm off stream, but then when I'm actually on stream, it doesn't. So, give me just a moment while I readjust things. And I can't find my wrist cover, so you guys are going to see my identifying tattoo. I apologize. 3 a.m.s, but I'd like to go to sleep. So you should rest, Zog. I apologize. Should I switch over categories to the brick building one? Or should I stay in the ASMR? I just didn't want you all dealing with what's it? I didn't want you guys dealing with what is it? Ads? Is that the word I'm looking for? I think it is. Hello, Alex. Thank you for checking in. Slept 15 hours today, so I'm up all night now. 3 a.m., but I'd like to go to sleep. Well, don't stay up too late, Zogs. Don't throw off your everything too bad. But thank you for first, Snow. Thank you for second, Dark, and thank you for third, Little Monster. Welcome in. Oh, not Dark. Sorry. Yeah, Dark. And thank you for checking in, Cheetah, and Zog, and Alex. Welcome, welcome, my dears. Welcome, welcome. It's 10:33 p.m. for me. Yeah, 8:30 here-ish, approximately. Hopefully that'll help. But should I change categories? Would that be better? I don't rightly know the best course of action. Let's see. So we are putting together. Yeah, I'm in Mountain. We are putting together this guy. He is part of the World Ocean set. We've got a little white seal, a little sea otter, hermit crab, some kind of little blue whale, orca. I don't know what this guy's supposed to be. Dolphin, maybe? Jellyfish, pufferfish, and shark. ASMR peak. ASMR. Okay. I like ASMR though. I know, dear. I'm sorry. I started this and I wanted to at least finish it because it takes up my watercolor palette and it's just sitting on my desk and I don't trust my idiot cats. I don't trust my idiot cats to not make a mess or eat the plastic because they are really stupid animals. They are very dumb. But, and I figured it also gave me time to kind of fix my bot. I made a boo-boo, and I completely deleted my entire streamer bot. Hence why all the numbers are reset. Bros were roasting their cats. It's not roasting, it's merely the truth. They are stupid. Sometimes sweet, but very stupid. Very stupid. And it's funny because the orange one is actually surprisingly not the stupidest. It's his brother that's dumber. Let's see. So we were on, like, what, the 4th row, I think? We did 1, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, I think is where I got confused. Hi, Atomic. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome in. We are, let's see, I don't know the best way to get the light to, without me casting shadows everywhere. It's gonna happen, I think, anyways. Let's see. 4. Okay, I can read directions. So it's a 4. Let me see. Sorry, I can't. I'm blind. Thank you for checking in, Atomic. I hope everyone's doing okay. Today is Wednesday, right? I don't. My sense of time is abysmal. I have no idea what day it is. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Let me know if things are too loud or too quiet. I'm trying to speak louder than I typically do, but I'm also farther from the mic. I'm okay. Oh well, I'm glad, Snow. I'm glad. And then a 3 by 3, right? Or 3 by 2. Right? Not doing okay. I have to do tax work. Oh shoot, we need to do our taxes. Oh yeah. I've been okay just blowing stuff up today. In a good way or a bad way? Prototypes go boom. Ah, I see. Yesterday, I thought tomorrow would already be Friday. I know, it's been a long week. Yeah, it is only Wednesday. And then we have to do trash tomorrow night, and I don't really want to do any of it. I'm really tired. Baby has been, last night was terrible. Absolutely. I slept on the floor last night because baby was up like screaming because they were so tired. Thank you, Catmaid. Welcome in. I guess probably Levia would be your name, huh? Levia? 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 Let me know how to pronounce that. I would like to get it right, but welcome in. But yeah, no, it was, I don't know what their deal is. I think they're getting a new tooth, but they just were inconsolable last night. And so I slept on the floor because every time I left, they would wake up screaming because they were just overtired. They didn't take a nap yesterday. I wish it was Friday already so I could go see my mom. Oh, oops, sorry. Glad you get to see your mom, Snow. I hope that's a good visit. My trash day is tomorrow too. Technically our trash day is Friday, but we need to do it, like we need to prep it in the evening, the night before. And so, yeah. Although I think it's only trash tomorrow, so we don't have to do our recycle. So at least there's that. Not that the American recycle system is any good. It's pretty terrible. I learned recently that apparently, at least our recycling service does not recycle aluminum foil. So we've been putting aluminum foil in our recycling bin, and it's so stupid. Hope they don't miss our trash can. Ooh, I hate it when they do that. Let's see, is this gonna be a long one now? No, it's a 3 and 4. Okay, so 3. So I apologize for my identifying tattoo. I couldn't find my wristband. I give up. I was trying to be somewhat anonymous. not very good at this anonymity thing. But I hope they don't. What I always hated is if they missed your trash on in the summer. At least where I am. I'm in a desert climate, so it is disgustingly hot. And so if your trash is forgotten, it's the worst because it just cooks in there. It's awful. But yeah, I hope your trip on Friday goes well. Tell your mom I say hi. Don't do that. Don't. You don't need to show her my content. Had a whole freaking 3-week-long battle with them till we went over to the dump and threw it away ourselves. Yeah. I am sorry, Snow. I hope that they don't do that to you again. Oh my gosh. I apologize. I'm gonna be yawning like all night. When I say I slept on the floor, I mean I slept on the futon on the floor, but it was still the floor nonetheless. Okay, so we do that one. Probably forget you said that by then. No worries. As somebody who has the memory of a goldfish, a dead goldfish no less, I don't blame you. No, it's not a 4, it's a 3. Right? No, wait. No, it's a 4. Okay. I don't know how to read instructions. I was never taught how to do this. I wasn't allowed to play with Legos. I probably was, but I never really got the chance to. Sarcastic, excited tone. Hello. You're not excited to see me, Wes. You're not excited to see me. At all. Not at all. I don't know why I can't see it in my... There we go. Wes isn't excited to see me. Wes doesn't want to see me. I spent a day at work. No worries, Wes. I'm sorry to hear work has been so rough. Are you at least taking care of yourself? I don't need to come over and put you in timeout, do I? You're not injuring yourself, are you? Are you? My microphone's over here, but my model tracking's over here. I guess I can bring it close to here. You're not getting injured at work, are you? Yes. Yes, as in you're keeping safe, or yes, I need to come over and... No. Maybe? Well, you better be keeping safe, good sir. Or I will track you down. I will find you. And I will take you to the doctor. Via workman's comp. Maybe. That's not reassuring, Wes. That's not reassuring at all, darling. Can't see. Can I get a new pair of eyes? Can I just go do that? I feel like it would help. It could be so useful to be able to see things. Must be nice to be not blind. I know that if I get, that if I try and go get LASIK, I will be back in glasses in less than a year. So that's always fun. Let's see. That's a top thing, right? I think that's the wrong color, though. I need to separate out the top pieces that go, like, over the top. Like those. Oh wait, no, the instructions aren't for that. I don't need that then, because that's all the grayed out area. I don't know how to read these instructions. Hope you aren't sick at least. No, I think I caught something. I've been. Yesterday I was coughing quite a bit and it hurt. Like it hurts in my throat. So that's kind of fun. But I'm always sick, so it's not too surprising. Haven't been able to use my vocals properly since last Monday. Oh, I'm sorry, Olivia. Levia or Olivia? Yeah, don't show her this old programming. The signal might not even be able to pick it up. I had to think about how to explain how to pronounce my name. Try translate set to Japanese. Oh, so Levia? Yeah, don't show her this old programming. The signal might not. Yeah, I know. I don't understand. I don't understand old programming, Ren. I'm not old like you. I am a young lady in my 20s. That's called aging. It happens as you get old. Oh, I don't know what that's like, Ren. I don't know what that's like. Did you know that immortal jellyfish, when they are injured or aging, or the water's too hot or too cold, they sink to the bottom of the ocean and they return to their polyp form in order to age again to adult form? So, my aging's reversible. Unlike cats, Ren. Yes, that's how to pronounce it. Okay, Levia. Well, I hope that your vocals recover. I hope they recover soon and that you start feeling better. Because excuse me. Because upper respiratory bugs are. You just said you're always sick. I have the immune system of a dead goldfish. I always have. That's why my tonsils were removed very, very young. I was like 6, I think. It was great fun. You aging nonstop. Oh, yes, but I'm never going to be old, Ren. Like cats will age and die from old age, Ren. Just because you have multiple lives doesn't mean that you aren't still getting old. So how does that one work? Oh, right here, like this. So it has this weird overhang. Some of these ones with their weird overhang seems precarious at best. Right. It's either my phone or internet or both, and that's really starting to annoy me. Let me see. I saw that my bitrate went red too, so it could be mine. Yeah, it says mine's unstable. I don't know how to fix this. It says it's got like 49, so almost 50% frame rate drop. I'm sorry. Let's see, what if I close this? Is that better? Is there a way? Let me see. Can I match output frames per second? Okay. So it should have the same output frames. Let's see. Is that any better? I don't think it is. It's a little bit behind. A little bit behind. So hopefully it improves a little bit. I'm sorry, I don't know how to fix this, because it shouldn't. I'm running Mozilla Firefox for this very reason. I have like as many tabs as I can like closed. I can try to close more tabs, I guess. Let me see. It's not lagging right now, at least. Okay. Well, hopefully that helps. Fine, I'll just go die then, since I'm so old. Might as well get to the next life. It's my last one anyways. Hey, at least you get 9, right? I get the 1, pretty much. Thank you for the care package, Levy. And the head pat. Thank you. Head pats. Stretch. And I have water somewhere. Oh, and also medicine reminder to anybody who takes medicine. Holy cow, I can't brain right now. I can't brain ever. So, you're in good company, Wes. You're in good company. I need to do something about like a hug. I need to do a hug. I just remembered, I'm glad I finally caught one of your streams. It's almost 5 a.m. I'm so sorry it's so early for you, or so late, Levia. Yeah, I guess if you're on the other side of the world, it makes sense that it'd be so late. Hello, J Pro Arts. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my little corner of the ocean, where we are trying to do off-brand Lego thingies. We're making a sea lion, or a seal. I did manage to receive 2 brand new tires back from a customer with a defect. I've been having tire troubles. So I had a flat, and we replaced 2 of them. Technically we had to replace 3 of them, because my spare was apparently 20 years old. But got 2 new tires on the back, and then went to go take kiddo to the dentist, and I had a flat, and I don't know what happened or why I had a flat, but it was a brand new tire that had a flat. I guess it's not brand new, it's like 5 years old, but like it's new, like it hadn't been used, and that was like less than 2 weeks later. I was so upset. Got it fixed because we have a warranty on it, but let's see. You're an ocean creature. First thing I noticed was your voice. Oh, in a good way or a bad way? But yeah, welcome in. We are doing, where did I put the box? These little World Oceans guides. Typically I do standard, traditional, typical ASMR stuff, but I accidentally nuked my bot. So we started this the last stream, and I have idiot cats, so I don't trust that they won't eat plastic, because they do that. Very good way. Okay, I'm glad, JP. J Pro. Should I just call you J? Pro Arts. But welcome in. Welcome. Did my brand new tires back from a customer with a defect. I don't know how the customer managed to notice if the factories couldn't. I feel like sometimes like things like that can get overlooked by factories. Is it a flat cap? No, it's a it's a single one, I think. I probably shouldn't have put this outside ones on first, huh? Oh gosh, it's too tiny. Oh, it's too small. And I have small hands. You would think that I'd be able to puncture or bead leak. I have no idea. I don't remember. But it was like dead. And like, I had a screaming baby in the car. Kiddo was upset because we couldn't get to their gymnastics in time, so we had missed gymnastics. Oh gosh, it's breaking. And then it was the first time that I was trying to change a tire. And I couldn't get the jack out of the car. I didn't know how to get it out. And so it was an ordeal. It was an ordeal. A gentleman came and was like, "Ma'am, do you need help?" Yes, probably. Yes. I understand in theory how to change a tire. I'm just a idiot. Hi, Alfie. I saw you earlier. I meant to say hi with your Mina. Hi, Mina. Can you be a doll and buy me a Nintendo S2? Only if you buy me one as well, okay? I'll buy you one if you buy me one. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. I'll get right on that. Do you think they take, do you think they take these things for a trade? I don't have any money. I live under the water, at the bottom of the sea. So, they'll have to take some, like, shells, crabs, something like that. Just trade it. It happens. I had every intention of doing it because I'd never done it before, and I had every intention of doing it myself. I didn't want to be a damsel in distress, but I couldn't get the goddamn jack out of the car. I had to Google it because apparently it was sideways, and I tried pulling it out and it wasn't coming out, and so I was like really upset, and I had a screaming baby. They were so upset. And so yeah, I is that what I would need? Looks like a flat piece, but it looks like this needs to be slanted. Do I have slanted gray pieces? I do. Okay, so there's one. Is there another one? Theoretically there is. But yeah, I had every intention of doing it. Manufacturers are considerate enough to have changing tire kits. Yeah, no, it had because it took me a while to find the jack, but I found the jack, and at the bottom underneath the board thing, it had the tire iron, right? That's the one that takes off the bolts. And then because it had that, it had the jack, it had the like jack crank thingy, and then it had the tire that was 20 years old. Oh no, wait, actually it had the replacement tire that was 5 years old. But either way, I had all the stuff to it. I just couldn't get the jack out of the car. And apparently you have to you have to loosen it, or shrink it, because it's in there and then expanded, so you can't pull it straight out. So I was really upset because I was yanking on the damn thing and it wasn't coming out. So then you had to twist the thingy and it shrank, and then you could pull it out. But I didn't know that. And I was 40 minutes from home, so I'm only looking forward to Tomodachi Life. I haven't actually played Tomodachi Life. The Weekend Mario Kart. You can buy me one and I'll buy you one for your family. Weekend Mario Kart. I'm so going broke this year. Lug wrench, yeah, that. Well, and we had we have another one that's in a cross. And so it was I have all the parts. I just need the goddamn jack. Iron is an old term. Wow. I don't know nothing about cars. 4 games, actually. Yeah. I don't have $500 to throw down on a new console and what is it, $80 or $90 game. I like having physical media too, so I don't really want to throw down $90 for a game. And I have thrown down $90 for a single game, but it's like Tales of Destiny and Tales of Eternia, like the original PS1 games. So, Mario Kart, New Donkey Kong, Metroid Prime 4, and Pokemon. I will pray for you, Alfie. Praise. They all cost 80. Yep. Still can't drive, so I think it's amazing you can do that at least. Yeah, it's kind of unavoidable where I live. In America, especially if you're not in like a big city, in the suburbs area, it's kind of a necessity. I'm not doing anything. I should probably try to get some of this done. Otherwise, this will never get done unless I do it off stream. Okay. Oh wait, no, this one's facing the wrong way. Okay. I do have a rule of thumb for tires, though. Getting less and less peeps will be buying games with them costing so much now. Yeah. Well, and I'm already behind on a lot of games anyways. So, let's see, the 2 long pieces, I think, is what it is, right? That's what it looks like. So, yeah. Still, I do need to get Mario Kart so that I need to do a Mario Kart stream. I need to get it and then do it, and we'll do a Mario Kart stream together. It's just every time I try something different, Twitch doesn't like it, right? So I tried doing an art stream, crashed. I tried doing Siren Sundays, crashed. Apparently doing this, the bitrate didn't like it either. So, it's just one of those, like, I'm hesitant. I don't know how this is supposed to stay. It keeps, like, falling off. This is the trouble, kids, with non-Lego brand stuff. Doesn't work. Doesn't work at all, y'all. So what's your rule with tires, Wes? It's funny. So when I went and got, when I actually went back to the tire store, they're like, "Oh man, I remember you," and it was like, "Yeah, I don't know what happened." And they were like, so I tried to help a little bit, but this gentleman told me to try, or this gentleman asked to help, and I said I appreciate it, because I think he was watching me struggle trying to get the goddamn jack out of the trunk. I almost called it a boot, out of the trunk. And so when I went to the tire store, they're like, so yeah, your lug nuts weren't on properly. They were on backwards. So your tire may have worn, like, or your wheel may have worn, may have affected your wheel or something, I guess. And I was like, oh, well, I had help, so I promise it's not just because I'm some stupid girl who can't change her tires. It probably is some of that, but, I was just following suit. Stay away from the cheap rubber. Wholesale and retail prices alike will reflect that. I feel like that's with pretty much a lot of things, unfortunately. There are some things I can get by that are, like, off-brand. Case in point. That aren't necessarily good, but you mind if I nap by your side for a bit? Of course. It's late for you, Lydia. You should rest, my dear. You should rest. But, yeah, I felt like a stupid girl. Like, oh, see, girls can't change tires. And it's like, no, I was just following what this guy was doing. I didn't realize they were on wrong. Let's see. They all cost 80. 500 comes bundled with Mario Kart. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I meant. Sorry. I just meant that, like, I don't have $500 to throw around for a console in a game. Especially since said game is $80, $90. But I like the physical media. So, guessing less and less people buy games costing so much. Haven't bought an Assassin's Creed game since Black Flag, and I loved that series. Yeah, my trouble is I collect the Tales of series, so I have just about every English release, and a lot of Japanese releases of Tales games. But Graces came out again. But like their collector's edition is all digital, and it's like that's not what I want. I want like a good collector's edition with the game and like an art book or a figurine or literally anything that I throw all that money. I have thrown down so much money on the Tales games. So much money. Can we ASMR after Lego? Yeah, sorry. I can try. I was I can do this off stream too if you would like me to switch back over to ASMR. I just don't have my my usual setup because I don't have the bot all set up. It took me this I first off have been out of my ADHD meds. So today was the first day I got some meds back. And yeah, so I was only able to get the bot back up and running with what's it? Thinking. With the jelly rank. So no, enjoy your Legos. Continue. Oh, it's fine. I really don't mind either way. Just thought to try something different. I don't know. I thought they were cute, and I would like to eventually do the jellyfish one. I have to do them in order. Otherwise, that's weird, right? It has to be done in order. But yeah, so I spent a lot of money on the Tales games and the Blaze Blue games. I spent a lot of money on those too. Although I am quite behind. I don't know what's going on anymore in the story. Some cheap tires either feel like plastic or a very hard compound, or it wears too quickly. I have to be in the loop for pricing since I'm trying to be a salesman for the company I work for. Ooh, good luck with the sales. Good luck with sales. That is... I feel like that could be tough. Just stay away from the thing that keeps you awake. I have met plenty of, or worked where there's been sales departments. And the sales guys are a different breed, for sure. So, take care of yourself, Wes. But if that's what you want to do, I say go for it. Good luck. It sounded really patronizing, I promise. I didn't mean it like that. Did I put that in right? Did I do those right? I don't know if I did this right, guys. I have a feeling I didn't do this right. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. But yeah, if you have any car trouble, I'm willing to assist however I can. Well, thank you. It was definitely one of those, like, oh great, happy Monday kind of things, for sure. This nail is not adhered on properly, and it keeps, like, peeling up, and I hate that feeling. Oh, it's the worst feeling. But yeah. No, and it wouldn't have been so bad, but we were, like, 40 minutes from home. So my partner was like, should I come down? And it was like, well, I guess, but, like, I can't go anywhere. And, baby was really tired and unhappy. So, yeah. I try. Well, I appreciate it. But it will be like trying to direct, like, what is it, the blind leading the blind almost? I don't know. Shuffling Jesus was trying to explain something to me. I don't remember what. And I was just like, Silicon also does that. And it's just a whole bunch of, Trying to explain smart things to me. Well, what is it? Herding cats. It's like herding cats. Not hurting, herding. Goodness, captions. I need to learn to enunciate better. I work my own vehicle if anything happens. It's just cheaper that way. Yeah, no, and it definitely is. My partner does like oil changes and all that. And I think it's just because like their dad did that with them and taught them to. And so yeah, we do that for the most part, but like there's so much that needs to get done around the house that I can't do, and so I have to rely on my partner to be able to do that. But then it just ends up like adding to their list of things, and that doesn't get done. We still have our Christmas tree up. Our Christmas tree is still up and decorated. Like that goes to show like two ADHDers totally not even remembering that the tree is up. Wes, help me pull my engine. Sounds like a fun project. Sounds like a great time pulling an engine. I bought 2 VW Golfs. I had my first car that I got on my own, that I leased on my own like a big girl, was a Volkswagen Jetta. And nobody told me that I shouldn't have them, like that, like, what was it? It was one of the fluids. Maybe it was oil, but either way, should not have been like regular or whatever, that it needed like specific or premium kind of something or other. I don't know. So when I took it into, I think it was Jiffy Lube, totally blew my engine. Terrible. It's terrible. And it was very expensive to try and repair, and I was like working 4 jobs and couldn't afford to fix my car, and it was great fun because I had medical debt. Oh, to live in America and have medical debt. The American dream. Let's see. So I need one that has, oops. So the nose here is a cap, right? Flat one. With a white flat one beside it, right? These are too small for my hands. Oh, see, this nail isn't sticking either. I didn't want you guys to see my ugly nails without, like, the nice tappies. But also feeling them peel up is just, ugh, gross. Was it a diesel? No, it wasn't. I don't think. I don't remember what it was that they replaced. But they topped off all, oh, what was it? Coolant, maybe? Because it wasn't the oil that they did that ruined it. It was one of the other fluids. And from how the future looks, the car market is going to do a 2022 all over again. VW's had a turbo diesel cars for a long time before Dieselgate. Oh, I don't think so. I didn't put diesel in it. I don't remember. Got coilovers of my MK4 this week. So what happened in 2022? Is that, because I know cars are, as a whole anyways, expensive. Was that like the peak of how expensive they were? Because I know people have been stealing, what is it, the thingies, whatever it is that's like platinum. They've been stealing that. Okay. Too much coolant pressure is bad. Maybe that. Maybe it was that. I don't remember. This was a while ago. I mean, not that long ago, because I'm a very young lady. But ultimately, it didn't matter. Ultimately, a kid hit me and totaled my car. So, that's what gap insurance is for. So young. Very, very. I'm a very young lady. Don't tell my body that. My body seems to think otherwise. But mentally, no, that's creepy. But either way, very young lady indeed. In my 20s. Definitely somewhere in my 20s. Unlike Ren, who is a millennial. '50s. I'm not 50s. Catalytic converters. Yeah, those thingies. I wanted to call them carburetors, but I knew that was the wrong word. But I knew it was a k sound. I don't know anything about cars. Kiddo is really into cars. And they ask me a lot of questions about Formula One and yada yada yada. And it's like, why are you asking me? You are asking the complete wrong parent. I don't know nothing about none of that. Okay, I think that's it, right? Oh wait, no, I need to put the little gray cap thingies on the... over here. Ugh, this is... How do people do this? Probably without nails, right? Is that how these people who do that? Chop the cats off for free money. I don't think anybody would want the cats. I don't think anybody would want my cats. They're pretty stupid. And like... yeah. Oh, the catalytic converter. I thought you meant like animal cats. I was like, why? Nobody would buy my cats. Never mind the catalytic converter. See, this is not staying. I don't know what it's expecting to do. Like, I guess obviously you don't move it, right? So should I just like glue it? I don't know. 2022 is either the chip shortage or inflation drove up dealer prices, even used car market. Okay, I'm taking off these nails. They keep shifting. Ow, that one hurt. Okay, sorry. No nice nails for those fingers. I lost 3 of them. Pinky went somewhere, and these 2 just keep peeling. So I bought these 2 projects now. That's fair. That is fair. Now's the time to do it if you're in America land. Whatever it is that you think you need to buy, get it now, because, yep, everything is theorized to go up, at least in the, oh, there, oh, jeez. Aw, don't tell me I lost it. 10% minimum? Okay, there we go. Good. I lost a little white piece. I really hope we don't need it, because I don't know where it went. I do not know where it went. Okay, and then a 2x3. Sorry if my, like, sausage hand things, sausage appendages, meat appendages are getting in the way. Let's see, and then there's a T. And another T. Oh, we should do the black one. We don't care about your hands, shush. But it's like blocking the way. I'm trying to make it like enjoy your Legoing. No, I'm gonna obsess and be self-conscious about every little thing to make sure you guys are having an enjoyable time. Because that's what I do. I'm very good at it. Hi, Nessie. Hi, sweetie. I'm still broke and need a transfer case for my car. I'm screwed anyways, and I care less. It's all a game anyway. Yeah, I guess so. It's a really big bummer because, like, my partner and I were talking about how, like a mini SUV would be really useful now that we've got two kiddos. Um, because we're both in, like, small sedans, which, like, I don't need a big car, but I keep clunking my children's head on the roofs. Not intentionally, but, like, when I'm trying to get them in, it's either that or, like, you just kind of hope, like, drop them in their car seat and hope for the best, you know. So, hello, Jesus. Welcome in, my dear. Welcome. We're building a little guy. He looks like a little crab. Oh, that's his tail. I was wondering what this piece was. I forgot. Okay. That makes sense. That makes much more sense. Oopsie. I have a mini, and I do that with my brother. Kids all the time. They always bang their heads. Right? No, it's bad. Cause, like, and I thought with Kiddo, like, that happened with Kiddo too. And it doesn't help that my children have, like, really big old noodles. Their heads are too big. So, yeah. But baby, they're, like, big and they're heavy, and so it makes it difficult to try and get them in without bopping them on the head and while you get them in the car. Despite my best efforts. 4 and 4, right? Let's see. These ones. 4 and 4. Hello, little beastman. Welcome in. Welcome. Oopsie, jeez. Or a crossover. Hey, you need a mom van. Yeah, whenever we go, like, when we've gone on trips where we've had to rent cars, and we've rented, like, a mini SUV, having that, that's not gonna work. Nope, oh gosh, I made an error. I put the wrong one on. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, definitely not panicking. That one's too long. Okay, so then, wait. What one am I on? 3 and 2. Okay. I don't know what's going on. But it had been, it made it so much easier, like, that they had the room, both of them had more room between them, and Kiddo could just get in and, like, hop in and buckle themselves, which they can't really do in my partner's car. Mine they can, but in my partner's car the actual buckle is kind of more difficult to buckle in. So, yeah. But that's kind of not possible anymore. Subaru Crosstrek is a good choice for a crossover. Oh, I do love Subarus. I love Subarus. I've had a terrible day. My stomach hurts. Oh, I'm sorry, little beastman. I'm sorry. I'm actually quite queasy myself. I'm just ignoring it. But you should rest. I'm sorry that your day was not good. Is there anything I can try to do to improve it even slightly? Even just a little? Head gasket. You know it. I'm guessing that is mechanic jokes. Car jokes. That go way over my head. Way over my head. Remember when my mom hit 2 deer within a week and needed a rental? She was okay, right? What's with you and your family and these car accidents? Because wasn't it you that had a car accident in 2020? Am I misremembering? Maybe I'm misremembering. But I feel like I don't remember. I have a headache. But that is such terrible luck. Mina, if I cry, can I make you do ASMR? I can do it. I told you I can do it. I can swap over. What is it you would like? What is it you would like? She rented a 2021 base model Nissan Pathfinder and was one of the best driving experiences I've ever had. Ooh. No, and it's really nice having newer cars. Our cars are now 20 years old. Literally. So they don't have anything fancy. And like my car, like I have to get like little fans for the kiddos. So because it gets hot back there. I wish I knew American cars better. Yeah, you don't want to know American cars better. They're not worth it. Japanese is where it's at. But what would you like, Zog? I can do ASMR in between while I'm trying to read instructions. Because I know I'm not fast with this. This all looks the same because they're all the same color and there's no contrast. I'm sorry I'm blind. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But you can only try so hard and your eyes are just going to be terrible. Ain't no fixing my terrible eyesight. I mean, there is possibly, but it'd be very expensive. And it would only be slightly better. Temporarily better. That works. I don't want to make you swap over, but if you want to do some ASMR gaps, that would be nice. Some ear cuppies. Yeah, I can do that here. She had a 2017 Chevy Suburban, and my mother was okay. Cooling system was damaged. Well, at least with a Suburban, that can take on a deer. Not comfortably, but it could. The woman I called my mother had I think it was a GMC Suburban. It's always funny. Toot. Yeah, I know, sorry. Sometimes the ears like silicone scoots. Makes kind of a scooty tooty noise. I don't know. But I hated driving in that when I learned to drive it because it was terrifying as someone who is tiny. It feels like the car is going to tip over at any moment, you know? My first car was a Subaru Legacy. That thing was, that was a thing. It was old. But it was reliable for the most part. It lasted me a couple of years. Because it was like a 1990 Subaru Legacy. And you could like remove the key while it was running. Which was not good, but you know. If you needed to go run in the house real quick. What? Don't need your help, sir. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part of the directions. I got really lucky that doesn't matter. Drove my friend's Hyundai i30N yesterday. I think it was fun, but I found it kind of took a while to kick down. I don't know what does kick down mean. One of the best driving experiences I had was a 2020 Toyota Sienna SE. It's a minivan that felt like a Rolls Royce on the road. Yeah, well, in ours, it gets loud when you're on the highway and stuff like that. So it's really nice when you're in a newer car and it has better sound blocking thingies. I don't know. Blocks the sound a little bit better. I hope this is right. Oh, see, these definitely, like, see that they kind of quality. When you floor it, the car will kick down to a better gear to accelerate, but it took a while. That's one thing I liked about my Jetta. It was manual. I don't mind a manual at all. Let's see, 3, 2, 3, 2, 6. Nope, needs to be green. 6. Wait. Where am I? This one. 3, 2, 6, 1. Not paying attention. This was my first time driving automatic. Oh, yeah. It's kind of weird. Although I started on automatic. Having a clutch felt not having a clutch felt very uncomfortable, right? No, the amount of times, like, immediately after my car was totaled, that I would just, like, stomp with my left foot. It was like, oh yeah, I don't have one of those. It was far too often. Although learning to drive stick shift with my parents was a stressful endeavor, to say the least. I've learned a lot about my childhood. Not necessarily good things, but I've learned a lot. Puts a lot of things into context. The ride was so smooth, the suspension picked up the bumps so well you barely feel a thing. So you could hit somebody and totally not feel it. Hi, Doorbell. Perfect timing. Last, my Golf almost breaks my back with the new coilovers. What, you don't enjoy a bumpy head trauma inducing ride? It's the most fun, right? It's more than bumpy. Well, see, and then you just play like metal, heavy metal. Don't need to go to a concert or nothing. Wait. Oh wait, no, because he's got like little weird eyebrows, right? Yeah. That's why the black is off one. It's just like a pothole that stabs your ass. Oh my gosh. Automod. That has nothing to do with SUL things. Goodness. Bloomy. Did not like that. How dare you, Wes? Tisk tisk. Naughty naughty. But pothole that stabs your ass was totally fine by Automod. I don't know about that. That looks really weird, but whatever. It's a design choice. It's a design choice. Nice of a driving experience for a hybrid minivan, blew me away. Yeah, I would like, Kiddo keeps going like, we need to have an electric vehicle, and it's like, yeah, with what money? With what money? Usually coilovers are used for better handling at higher speeds. That's where you lost me. I don't know what a coilover is. All I know is that I drove like an old truck once upon a time ago, and I didn't realize that like it was a manual, but that you weren't supposed to start it in first. I guess that like some of them you're supposed to start and in second. And I did not know that, and it was a rough ride. A rough ride indeed. And no, like, the woman I called my mother was in the car with me and didn't tell me until, like, after we got where we were going. And then was like, oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, it was really hard to get it to start. And she was like, yeah, well, that's why you put it in second. And it's like, why didn't you tell me? And let's see. It keeps the car from body roll. Yeah, the Golf is going to be big power, so I needed coilovers. She's so stiff, I love it. Yeah, see? And I didn't like how Wes was saying the minivan blew him away. But I'm glad she's stiff for you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Nothing wrong with occasionally wanting a gal stiff, right? I don't have nails on this hand. I've seen a bunch of people, not a bunch, but a couple, doing like dual streaming, especially people who are doing Legos or brick building stuff, where they streamed TikTok too. And I contemplated doing that, but I can't keep up with Twitch chat. I don't know how people could do it with like two different chats, especially with how like TikTok moves really fast. I don't know. I've never actually been in like all the TikTok streams I've been in have been big streams, and so you like your message just flies by. And I've wondered if it's worth it. TikTok streaming is pretty good. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear. But I know the culture is different too. Like, I barely understand Twitch. I can barely figure the Twitch stuff out right. Maybe when I get my bot figured out. Although, I don't know how TikTok integration would work with my bot. I think it exists. All I know is that OBS, because of the Stream Elements thing, is like, hey, here's a window for your TikTok chat. And I'm like, I don't have any use for this. But I guess we'll see. Okay, where were we? The two long ones again, maybe? Okay. Let's see. Streamers tend to have issues trying to get both working at the same time. TikTok doesn't like to work for some reason. Well, I know, like, because dearly you will do TikTok streams, and then this other person I know, Kid Lato, he's done TikTok and Twitch streams. But my computer already hates just Twitch, right? Like, I already have such trouble with my computer as is. It's probably not worth it for me, huh? Which it shouldn't be. My computer should be fine, and my network should be fine. So I don't know why it hates me. I swear, though, technology hates me so bad. So bad. I look at it, and it says, F you, and kicks me in the face with its energy legs. Nobody's gonna get that reference. Nobody's gonna get that reference. My mother's Suburban is one such vehicle. Let's see. My family has poor history with buying vehicles from rental dealers. My mother's Suburban is one such vehicle. I do know that, like, that's a somewhat okay way, I guess, to get a newer car, but it does mean that you get just a newer car with a lot of mileage. Like a lot. But it's a newer car, because they have to be newer. But no, our two vehicles that we have are from my partner's late grandparents. So we don't have any car payments, which is nice, but they are also 20-year-old vehicles, which is less nice. But okay. So what's the point of the overhang? I guess to build a foundation for the things underneath, maybe? But it just seems very precarious like that. See? It doesn't stay. Oh, jeez. Doesn't stay. Best place to buy cars are the disability vehicles. Oh. Like the ones that are modified for like wheelchairs and all that. All I know is having a bigger trunk would be useful. My trunk's pretty big, but my partner's trunk, even though that, like, cause mine's a Toyota Camry, and I guess theirs is a Lexus something or other, but I guess Lexus is just the fancy Toyota version. I don't know. So we have basically the same car, but theirs is the fancier version because it's Lexus. Okay. Let's see. Like this, maybe? Right? And then a single that's 4 long. My old Yukon, really considered a classic now. Yeah. Let's see. So I've heard I don't know if you guys have it there, but in the UK, if you're disabled, you can apply to be given a car to get to your appointments and help you be more independent. Yeah, no, we're in America. You might be able to do things like some places have like a ride-a-share or something like that. And then sometimes you can bill your insurance company to help pay for that. But I don't know about like when you're on welfare stuff. I have no idea. Lexus is the luxurious sister company to Toyota, so you'd be right, Rin-sama. I don't know if Sama would be fitting for me, but thank you, Wes. Wes-kun. Wes Dono. My aunt got a 2020 C-Class, had it for 5 years and only put 12K on it, so when she gave it back to them, they sell it on a 5-year-old used car, and the price is cut from sticker. And it's a barely used car. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I don't think that happens here at all. I don't know though. I don't know. In America, you pay the government to let you exist when disabled. Yes, actually. Welcome in, Lemon. Welcome, my dear. Thank you for the gift sub to you. Greatly appreciate it. You keep beating me to the punch. I need to just gift the subs that I'm intending to get since you keep beating me to the punch. Let's see. 3? Oh, nope. Oh, jeez. That was not a piece that I thought. I do know, I have a friend. Or, not a friend. Friend would be a little bit. I have an acquaintance, a friendly acquaintance. I've known him for a while. But I do know, that he has said before that, like, he's had to buy just, like, frivolous things. Otherwise, he would lose, the money that he would get if he didn't spend it, like, in time. Which it's like, that is so stupid. Like, I don't know. I don't know. The things that go on here is a thing. A thing. Thank you for the care package, Little Beastman. I'll take care of that in just a moment. Oops, sorry for the peeking. And I know my sister is a single mom, and she makes too much money now. She got a new job and makes too much money now for any benefits, like any, because she had food stamps. No longer. Too much money. Not enough to buy groceries, but too much money to get food stamps. Oh. Thank you, Wes. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Especially when you're working hard. You should treat yourself. Use that money on you, silly person. A sub for my car talk babbling. I don't mind it. I just don't know. I can't add much to it because I don't know nothing about cars. I need something that'll get me from point A to point B without too much fuss. My child, however, is making a list of all the cars they are going to own. And I said, good luck with that. Because first of all, not enough room in this area. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. The audio. Why is there audio for that? What do I... Oh, here it is. Control audio. Okay. I'm so sorry for that. That just startled me. I hear nothing. Okay, good. It just startled the crap out of me. Thank you. We didn't get the audio. Okay, good. Awesome. I've never actually had this happen, so I don't know how it's supposed to work. Why is it choosing the crying emote? Why did it choose the crying emote? Well, thank you for the gifted sub, Zog. Thank you also for my yapping. You didn't have to, you sillies. I don't mind your yapping. I like your yapping. I'm not convinced you aren't Delulu. I am not either, Lemon. I'm not either. I'm pretty sure I am Delulu. But is that a bad thing? Do you love me any less because I'm Delulu? Are you upset with me for being Delulu? I don't have a brain. Or a central nervous system. I'm just a jelly. So, I can't help being Delulu. Can't help it. We can tell. Thank you, Zog. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Zog. Oh yeah, let me do the care package. Stretch and water. It is so warm in here. Oh my gosh. I think the hand. Oh, well, I have a light on too, I guess. So I have a light on, which it should be just an LED. Either way, a light on and hand cam stuff. Apparently, my computer is running harder than just typical ASMR stuff. It is so warm in here. streamers attract like-minded communities, so we must be Delulu too. Very much so, very much so. I very much believe that you attract like kind. Because I think we were talking about being weirdos. Right? Where it's like, I'm a weirdo, but the fact that y'all are sticking around me means that you're weird too. Wow. Did it? Oh. Oh, the gacha worked. That's surprising. Oh, little monster with a good pull. It's been fun listening to random conversations. Right? I enjoy them. I don't mind card talk, even though if I don't understand it. Doesn't mean I don't mind talking about it or learning things. I like learning new stuff. I'm not going to retain the knowledge, but it's always interesting to learn. And I'm also one of those people where it's like, you know what's the most, like, attractive thing about a person? Just in general. Like, not even, like, in a romantic sense, or just attractive as a person. Be it in a friendly way, in a romantic way, is to see what it is that they are passionate about. You know, when somebody speaks about what they, like, are really passionate about, what they find interesting, something that they've learned that they think is really neat, like, there's nothing more, I feel like, attractive than that. Thank you for the level 2 hype train. I don't know how to read Twitch's things right, because it was like level 2 or level 1 has been achieved, but then it's like on level 2, so I don't know. But thank you little monster, for the biddies, and thank you for the gift subs, you guys. I'm just a dude slaving away, willing to help. Still, I appreciate it. I think we've watched you put 7 pieces on this Lego dude so far. We've had some layers. We were here, right? Oops, you can't even see it. We were like here, right? So we put on this much. It's like an inch. Okay, it's like 3/4 of an inch. Thank you for the head pats, Atomic. Thank you. Curiosity. Oh, curiosity. I feel like curiosity is very similar to passion, right? Things that you're really passionate about. To be fair, 1 inch is massive. Well, like, this for sure on me, without the nail, is 1 inch. I know that. I know a lot of people it's like this, but no, that's too short for me. It has to be this. This is 1 inch. But also, do you know why women are bad at guesstimating measurements? Do you know why? Because all their life they're told this is 6 inches. At least that's what I've been told. I'm perfectly normal. Also, you called me out on Shy High. I'm sorry, Doorbok. I only realized that like 5 minutes ago. I went, crap. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should know by now. I'm dumb. What did I walk into? 6 inches. That's what you walked into, Stormy. Hope you were prepared. Nah, that's definitely 8 inches. Oh, god damn it. See, I'm really bad at measuring, guys. I can't tell. I don't know nothing about it. I'm really bad at it. And my partner's just like, you know what I'm also really bad at when it comes to measuring? Leftovers into a leftover container. I'm really bad at that. Like, I go, okay, we have this much food left, so I'll get a container, like, this size, and it'll be way too small. Or I'll go, okay, we've got this much food left, and I'll get a container this big, and then it's, like, way too big. Not even, like, a little too small or a little too big. It's, like, way too much. Way too much. 6 inches from need more coolant again. Probably. You don't want to look at my dipstick, Wes. You don't want to look at my dipstick. Is that what they're called still? Because I called it a tire iron, and you said that that's an old term. So is it still called a dipstick? Huh? I don't think you want to know, Atomic. I don't think you want to know. Don't tell your girlfriend, okay? I got some kind of kitty cat. Ooh, look at this guy. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. I like that guy. That's a cute guy. I need that guy. Where are you? So where do they get stored? Where are they? Global emotes. No, I don't want the global. Where's the, like... Is there one for Hype Train specifically, right? Oh, here it is. Twitch Hype Train. There we go. Look at that guy. Under the train icon. Yeah. I'm too sleepy to tell her. What? About the dipstick? What? I just eyeball the measurements when I add more expired Kool-Aid. Did you know you can use Kool-Aid to dye wool? I've done that. I made a really pretty rainbow scarf with Kool-Aid colors. Just so you know. Tisk tisk grin. What? I'm just wanting to make sure that that's the correct terminology. It's also good for leather. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. It does stain. It does stain, but there's nothing worse than dyeing yarn with Kool-Aid because it smells like a wet sheep and Kool-Aid. And I hate artificial grape, and so the purple was the worst because it was just wet sheep grape wet sheep. It was so gross. So gross. And it was like we were in a small little townhouse. Was it in the townhouse? No, it might have been the apartment. No, it was the townhouse. Either way, it was small. Not big. Not a very big area. And it just stunk in there for a while. It smelled so bad. My partner came home and was like, "What did you do? What did you do in here?" And I was like, "I was dyeing wool." Let's see. What am I missing? Called out for Shy High. Sorry, to be fair, 1 inch is massive, and it's definitely 8 inches. Peace is a lie. There's only passion. What did I walk into? Craziness. Stormy. It's always craziness to walk in here. Let's see. I need a Twitch window over here, but then I won't be able to read it. I don't think if it's over there. But I make a really weird face when I turn away from the camera, because it just pauses wherever I am. I'll tell you over here. We'll do it here. No wait. I think it needs to be over here. Yeah, passion and curiosity overlap, as passion tends to be highly focused curiosity. That's true. That's true. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. Oh, how profound. Very profound, Lemon. Very profound. Okay, let's see. We escaped from Nini's basement. Hello, Cozy Nini. Welcome in, Raiders. Hello, my dears. Hello, hello. I'm trying to catch up with chat. It's really not that far behind. I'm just really bad at reading. I'm illiterate. Welcome, Raiders. I am Minari. I am a jellyfish CTuber. We are making this guy and sometimes doing a little bit of ASMR in between because I started this guy last stream, and so I feel like I need to kind of finish this. But welcome. Oh, shoot. I don't have a. God damn it. I thought I set it up. I should have set up. It didn't set up. So wait, I should have set up a. Cozy Nini. Cozy Nai Nai. Cozy Nini. See, it should have done that. So I don't know why it didn't do that. But welcome in. I hope your stream went well. If you need to raid and run, by all means, dear, please do not feel obligated to stay. Nini, okay. I can't pronounce it. I'm illiterate. Jellyfish have no brains or central nervous systems, so you can't expect much smarts out of this. This me. I was gonna say this old gal, but I'm not old. I'm a very young, definitely in my 20s lady. Well, welcome in, Raiders. If you all of you, if you all need to raid and run, by all means, please do not feel obligated to stay. If you would like to, I greatly appreciate you being here. 50s. I'm not 50s, Zog. I'm not 50s. I'm not. I haven't even gone through menopause yet. Jellyfish can't go through menopause. But I'm not that old. Can't you at least put me in my 40s? Can't you even at least put me in my 40s? I'm also not in my 40s either. I'm definitely in my 20s. Minari is like a tired, exasperated mom who's trying her best in this world, but ultimately is a jellyfish girl failure. Yes, menopause, no thanks. I prefer women, no start. Me too. I don't know, actually. Men pausing probably wouldn't be too bad. Depends on what they're pausing for. But women starting is also probably pretty good. I'm asexual, so I have no idea. As long as they smell nice. And have a nice voice. I like a nice voice. Stream out well, thank you for asking. Also, I just started speaking gibberish sometimes. I have to raid and dash because I need some food. Get some food, Nini. Thank you for the raid. Have a good night. Have a good night. But thank you for the raid, my dear. Asexual what? Exactly. I made a joke, and I'm gonna try and say it again, but I'm probably gonna muck it up because I'm really bad at telling jokes. But I have learned I am an A person. Asexual, agender, atypical, a degenerate. I have a question. I might have an answer, Wes. Maybe. But welcome in, Kugler, my dear. Welcome. Okay, where are we? We haven't done this in a bit. A dark green, a 4, a dark green. Okay. So a dark green. Annoying. You think I'm annoying? You think I'm annoying? Song. I can't believe you think I'm annoying. I'm not holding you here against your will. You're free to leave at any time, my dear. I had to start gaming, going to bed around 10 CST, so I've been on phone for the last chunk of streams. You should rest, silly. You should rest. Is it okay if a trigger word is okay? Yeah, of course, my dear Wes. Just for you. Because you don't find me annoying, do you? Kugler, do you find me annoying too? Lemon? Little monster? Olivia? Am I annoying? Of course not. Thank you, Wes. Thank you. Is it coconut or pineapple? You're not annoying. You're downright insufferable. You guys. You came in and chose violence. Thank you for the follow Commander J117. Welcome to my little corner of the internet where my chat abuses me. My own mod. I find myself annoying, if anything. I don't know how anyone would tolerate me. Oh, Wes, you're fine. Wow, imagine being mean to me. You started this, Zog. You started this. I was even doing triggers in between, not putting on layers of brick things. I didn't start it. Yes, you did. I didn't attack you today. I don't think. I slipped and typed on accident. Oh. Well, sometimes that happens, I guess, but how dare. Not annoying, but it seems like it might be subjective. Yeah, maybe. You don't find me objectively not annoying. What triggers do you do? Typically, I have a lot. Mainly, I do not do ear licking, if that helps. I don't know if that helps, but I have bubbling hourglasses. I have I can do tappies, although my nails have fallen off. I have been doing ASMR for you, Zog. I told you I could switch over, and you told me twice no. I'm not gonna ask you again. I'm not gonna do the typical ask 3 times. Hi, play. They're bullying me. They're being quite mean to me. They're being quite mean to me. Thank you, Kugler. Thank you, Kugler. Since StreamerBot's not doing its job. I can tell. I'm hitting things. Thank you, Kugler. Yeah, but I don't want to make you swap over because there's lots of other people that are enjoying the Legoing. I'm not bullying you. Thank you, Commander J. No, it's mainly just Zog. Kugler's made up for it a little bit. Besides, he said JK, whereas Zog just said it outright. How rude. How very rude. But welcome in, Raiders. I am Minari. I am a jellyfish CTuber. I give exhausted mom just trying to relax vibes. What else did Lemon say? Lemon said something about Minari is like a tired, exasperated mom who's trying her best in the world, but ultimately is a jellyfish girl failure. So welcome to my little corner of the ocean. If you need to raid and run, by all means, please do not feel obligated to stay. If you would like to, you are welcome here, my dear. Make sure to stretch, get some water, or anything to stay hydrated, and grab yourself a good hot dog, a Costco hot dog, because Plate is the king of Costco hot dogs. And yeah, well, I'm not bullying. I'm just an innocent bystander. No, like I said, it's mainly just Zog. The Zog. full government name, the VZOG. But welcome in, Bulba Maniac and Fleet. Which one is this one? I don't know what that is. It's a hot dog, okay. I can't see my chat very well, it's quite far away, so it's really hard to like see what that is against a dark background with the plate lick emoji. Which I'm guessing is the reason why it's that, but still. Putting prices in terms of Costco hot dogs is a great way to save money. Yeah, well, you know what? You know what the CEO, like, at one of their meetings was, right? Hot dog. Where, it's only $90 for a new Switch game versus would you rather have this game or 60 Costco hot dogs? Exactly. And hello, Bulba. Welcome, welcome. And hi, Derpy. Welcome, welcome, my dear. So I changed the trigger word to coconut kit. Coconut Kit Kat. Oh. You know what's disappointing that was coconut? That coconut Dr. Pepper. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. People kept telling me it was good, and I like Dr. Peppers. That was horrible. Yeah, in the meeting, he said, kill them if they raise the hot dog price over $150. Yeah, or $1.50, yeah. No, that someone suggested at the meeting that that they raise the price for the Costco hot dog and drink combo because they were losing money on that. Like, they lose so much money on that. But the CEO said, you change that price and I will kill you in Minecraft. But yeah, so that's why it stayed the same. So I had to clean up my keyboard because I spewed my gamer subs all over my keyboard after reading what Kugler said. Kugler, you ruined Derpy's keyboard by being mean to me. Was your joke worth it, Kugler? Was your JK worth it, Kugler? Coconut Kit Kat. A coconut Kit Kat. Coconut Kit Kat. Coconut Kit Kat. Yes, more so now. Aw, don't say that about a fellow mod. Not about Derpy. Maybe about VZOG. The VZOG. Maybe he deserved it. Coconut Kit Kat. Commander J, some positive affirmations? Of course. I feel like I'm not very good at them, so I do apologize. But after the coconut Kit Kat, coconut Kit Kat, I should try and get some of this done. I'm never gonna finish this. But Commander J, we may not know each other very well, and our meeting may have been in spite of, despite of, irregardless of, some meanies in my chat. Mainly one meanie. Mainly the VZOG. But I appreciate your follow. And I think, and I bet that you are, no matter what people say, and no matter what the doubt in your head may say, whether you have it or not everybody does, but if you do, you are trying your hardest. And sometimes you're just can't get that piece in there. But that some days you can't always try 100% or 50%. And ultimately the percentage doesn't matter. But that by getting up every day, by existing, that you have a 100% success rate. And it's really hard when I don't know people, so I apologize. Because I don't want things to ever come off as disingenuous, you know? Ooh. Dropping things. But sometimes, and I had a rough month last month, but it kind of reminded me that even if you can't try what people have deemed to be whatever 100% is, or whatever their metrics are, that you being here, you waking up in the morning or afternoon or whenever ultimately, Mina, can you say something positive about me? Something positive about me. Thank you for the head, Pastor. Sorry, I'm really distracted and I'm trying to. I really don't like saying things that seem disingenuous. I really don't. Oops, it makes me tear up. I feel like it wasn't anything special, but that, like, it's hard sometimes. And depending on where you are, you know, like what culture you're in. Like American culture, it's very much like, I have it ingrained in me that if I have nothing something tangible to prove that I was productive, then I have no self-worth, right? That's kind of a common thing across a lot of cultures, but especially in the West. And that sometimes you can't give 100%, and nobody can give it 100% of the time, right? But that sometimes even just some of the time, it can seem daunting and near impossible to give anywhere close to that. But that doesn't make you any less valuable to the people around you. It doesn't make you a failure. That by getting up in the morning, or whenever you get up, you really have done a 100% success rate, right? That you haven't lost at the game of life. And I guess it's not necessarily a win-lose situation, but like, you haven't given in. And sometimes it's going to be easier, and sometimes it's going to be harder, and you just need to give yourself a little grace. And if you have other people around you that are struggling too, that you uplift, then you should know that, like, those that you care about, if they can't give 100% every day, it's okay for them to not do that. So then the same can be said about you, right? That you shouldn't, it's easy to hold yourself to a different standard, not because you think necessarily you're better than anybody, etc., but that, like, we hold ourselves at different standards than we do the people we care about. And that it's easier said than done, that you shouldn't, but the same grace you give your friends, your family, those around you, you should give to yourself. Gives the same vibes as you're not nearly as awful as everyone says you are, right? It kind of is, though, you know? Kind of is. And Zog, I do appreciate you being here. I really have missed seeing you in chat. And that I hope you know that this is mainly just jesting. Me being socially awkward and trying to be entertaining. But I do know that sometimes my jokes can come off as asshole-ish sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I'm really bad at the social thing. This is kind of why I started streaming, was to hopefully get better at, like, conversing with people. But I've got a really messed up sense of humor. So I'm really trying, and I don't want you to think that I actually am actually genuinely upset, because I'm not. And that I am not intentionally trying to pick on you solely. So if I'm taking it too far, please let me know. Please let me know. You're trying. You're giving a valid attempt at a positive affirmation, and me personally, that's all I can ask for. Well, that's fair. I appreciate it, Wes. I think it's just hard because it's like, I don't want to come off as just saying things to say things. I'm not saying other streamers do. I just know that sometimes, like, when I'm feeling down, having someone, like, say something can either be believable or not because of what they're saying, but because of my own self-doubt, you know? And so I don't want it to come off as, like, here are some typical buzzwords or phrases or something like that, like, I want to be able to give something slightly more tailored to maybe your needs, but it's a little hard when I'm less acquainted, right? But that doesn't mean that I don't want to try, or that I don't want you to believe what I'm saying, or that I want you to believe what I'm saying regardless, right? So yeah, let's see. Oh gosh. I think we swapped to ASMR because we don't have as long left. Would have been here lots more, but you stream so late for me. I know, I'm sorry, Zog. I do know that for my European viewers, this is not the most convenient time. But yeah, no, I appreciate you being here, Zog, regardless, because I do know it is quite late. Oh my gosh, Ketchup, we're about to wrap up. Ketchup, what are you doing? You silly bear, you. I know that feeling. Can I be real? Of course, Wes. Of course. Thank you, Kugler. Thank you. Because my keyboard's behind me. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Ketchup. I am Minari. I am a jellyfish sea-tuber. I give off exhausted mom just trying to relax, but I'm ultimately just a jelly girl failure. Something. I don't know. If you need to raid and run, by all means, please do not feel obligated to stay. We will be wrapping up within the next, I don't know, hopefully 10 minutes? Not hopefully, I'd rather stay. But I'm supposed to stick around the 2-hour mark. I got yelled at once by Kugler. Not Kugler, Dorbach. I got yelled at by Dorbach. But I naturally stay to myself, and I understand what you're saying. I honestly feel you're very welcoming, comforting, plus it was something I really needed. I'm glad, Commander. I think it's hard too, right? That people are, like, telling you not to foster parasocial relationships, but sometimes you need someone to be human, which is saying something coming from a jellyfish anime girl. But you know, to have that connection, right? My streams the past 2 weeks have been closer to 3 hours. Yeah, no, I need to. Mine have been like in the 2.25, 2.5, or longer. But yeah, I've also had technical difficulties as of late too. But you know, electronics and water supposedly don't get along well. But I digress. For Commander, I get it, because sometimes you just need. Everybody needs that kind of connection, right? That we are a social animal, by nature, whether we want to actually or not, right? Is that we crave it inherently because instinctually it's how you thrive. And so even if we don't want to be out and about socializing, that's like the last thing I want to do. We have to go to social events sometimes, and I'm like, I'd rather not. But then I'll come home and stream and be fine. But, like, yeah, that even if we don't want to be in a room full of people, that we still crave some kind of interaction, some way to be seen, to be understood. And, like, I get not wanting to foster like a parasocial relationship, but at the same time, like, we're all searching for something: entertainment, connection. In my case, I have no idea. In my case, mainly it was to help me gain the confidence to speak in front of people because I say weird off the cuff things, right? And I stammer. I don't have a stutter because a stutter's in my medical diagnosis, but I stammer. Kusarigama, welcome, welcome. So yeah, I get it. I'm glad it was useful. I don't want it to come off as disingenuous, because I really don't. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you chatting. I'm glad to hear that it wasn't taken as something said for the sake of being said, right? Might need a partner to talk to. I mean, you're welcome to talk, Alfie. Welcome to talk. Oh, I didn't make a Discord thing. We have a Discord. There's a link somewhere. Not in chat, because my bot I need to fix. I need to fix my streamer bot. But somewhere in my About Me, there's a Discord probably. Or on my card. Somewhere. And you're welcome to chat there. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Something, life is hard. Something, be kind to yourself. Thank you for the headband. Thank you, Livia. You should sleep, silly. You should sleep. Oh, I need to do 2 care packages, don't I? But thank you, Livia. Are you Japanese, Livia? Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. I was gonna say, hear about you. There's a Discord. Awesome. Okay. I'm glad past Minori set something up. Sometimes past Minari has a brain. Sometimes present Minari has a brain. Maybe future Minari might sometimes too. But who knows? It's really hit or miss. It's like 50-50. I'm riddled with self-doubt constantly and only pushes me. Pain is all I know for the past half-decade. Yeah, especially like, sounds like physical pain. In German. Dankeschön, right? Danke. I still want to learn Japanese. I see. I'm not fluent by any means. Please do not take I was just basing it off of the, trying to learn how to pronounce it, and you said something Japanese related, so I was like, oh, okay. Oh wait, no, you said you were in Europe. No, you didn't. I don't know what's going on anymore, guys. I'm so tired. I did not sleep last night. And I'm in so much pain, but I get that, Wes. Minari is pretty no matter what. Oh. Ketchup. Flattery will get you everywhere. With his sleep, I have no idea. Baby was screaming at me most of last night. It was so much fun. I had a blast. And I slept on the floor. It was so much fun. But yes, flattery will get you everywhere. Good boy, Ketchup. Ketchup's a good boy. Ketchup is a good boy. Very, very good boy. Thank you for the raid, Ketchup. My silly little good boy. Teddy bear boy. Good, good, good. I said it was close to 5 a.m. like 2 hours ago. So yeah, Europe. Oh, I'm really bad with time zones. Everybody's in the future but me and Ketchup and Ren, Bobby Ren. And Isa. Isa's in the same time zone as me. Most everybody else is in the future. Shouldn't you sleep? Exactly, that's what I said. Lavia kun, you should rest, my dear. I'm always here, Kusatikama. Sleep? What is that, right? Christ is in the chat. Jesus may be in the chat, but remember, this is a godless place. She's almost beyond hope. She's always late for dinner, too. I am never late for dinner. Actually, that's not true. Baby sometimes makes me late for dinner. Because they won't just lay the fuck down and sleep. Okay, let's see. What are we doing? OBS. Look at it. We made it a little taller. Oops, I'm showing you guys where my camera is not. We made him a little bit taller. They're a little taller. Sorry to raid and run. Gotta get a snack, wind down to bed. Have a lovely rest of your night, Minari. No worries, we're gonna wind down as well. Get some rest, Ketchup. Thank you for the raid, my dear. Good boy, Ketchup. If y'all haven't checked him out, Ketchup the Bear is an awesome ASMR artist who gives really good kisses. If you like good kisses from a cute teddy bear, go visit Ketchup during his streams. He also does a variety of things. He's been playing Minecraft recently. It's been pretty cute. So yeah, let's see. I've got like all these little pieces everywhere. So we need to turn that off because I will make a mistake and do something terrible. Let's see. Maybe not terrible, but I will make a mistake. I will drop things or... Because I've already given passwords out, right? Oh, jeez, that was so loud. I've made it so that... Oh, and it's so hot in here. Oh my god. Ouch, everything. Oh my god. I got behind yesterday on my pain medicines, and sleeping on the floor did not help anything. Good evening, hope you are well. Hello, Rinsler. Welcome, welcome, my dear. We are actually just wrapping up, but I'm doing okay. I hope you are doing well as well. Let's see. I've got... Glad to meet you because you are a bright light that can shine on. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you, my dear. I try. I had a really rough month last month. Where is my cursor? Where is it? There it is. I had a very rough month last month, mentally speaking, and I'm still working on it. Some days are better, some days are not, and the best thing we can do is going forward, right? Or keep going on. It may not be linear, forward or backward. Constantly say I'm pushing boulders up hills. And some days it's easier, and some days it's almost impossible. But everybody's got their own boulder to push. Sometimes the hill has very little incline, and sometimes it has a very steep incline, but you're not alone. Work on ourselves, that's the key. Some days are going to be better than others, but yeah, last month was lap pillow before sleeps. I'm not wearing shorts today. I'm in leggings, so I don't think it would work right now. But I promise, next time you're in chat, Zog, remind me, because I'm not going to remember. You get a free lap redeem thing. You're in the future compared to me, Mina. Oh, is Derpy in the past? Okay, so I've got 2 people in the past. Are you West Coast then? Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, that was loud. Sorry to raid and run. Got distracted. Yeah, no worries. Let's see. I think we're talking about a school chair could fix me right now. School chair. What does that mean? She's heinous. She heinously shows her clavicle. I know, I'm sorry. This goddamn clavicle of mine. Kusajigama, you were here when I showed my feet, right? That was sin. You saw my ankles and everything. Reminds me of Christmas back when I was little. When I was 2, my parents waited till 11 to bring Santa in the house. And by the time I was 4, it was like 3 a.m. They had to wait to bring in Santa. I have joined the server, my lady Minari. Oh, I'm glad, Commander. Welcome to our chaotic community. Let's see. 7:34 a.m. where I'm at. Everybody in there. They're being up all night. I can't do that anymore. It wrecks me for a week because I'm a young lady. What about ankles? Let's see. Oh, I didn't show you my shoes. Oh, ignore the shadow. Ignore the really bad shadow. But I have new shoes. See? I worked really hard on my shoes. There's supposed to be some like leg detailing that'll be there. Oh good, you can't see the shadow very well because of my background. So, yes, definitely. But these are my new shoes. They don't look so great, like all zoomed out. I see now why Suika made the base of the shoe much bigger. Because they look very petite. Very too tiny. Mina is no longer barefoot. I mean, I can be. Where is it? That one. I was wearing clompers. Big old, like, they're the, what are they, the pumps? And they're, like, really big. But, thank you for the biddies, Derpy. No clogs, no. I can't Irish step dance anymore. I'm sorry, my dear. Mama hates us, no lap pillow. I don't hate you, my dear. I don't hate you. We're 10 minutes over already. I'm sorry. Last month was a hard one for a lot of folks. Yeah. It was kind of my own doing last month, I think. But it takes 2 to tango sometimes. But we'll get through it. What, the tuna? Meh. Oh my gosh, so many care packages, everybody. I haven't done any of them. I think I stretched for... And water. I actually have water today, my dears. Are you proud of me? I have actual water. I'd honestly like a place to lay my head because I barely sleep much anymore. Sleep is important. I know it's easier said than done. I just got here. Woke up at 6 to go to shower, breakfast, and now I'm here. I'm well behaved. My girlfriend would kill me if I wasn't. We've got two with girlfriends that'll keep you in line, right? How much have you hydrated today? With or without caffeine? Less than I should, but more than I have been. If that helps any. Anyways, so I don't have my watch on, but we'll still do a little bit of heartbeat, and then we will read I Like Like You is the roulette choice of the book, I believe. It's a really good one, and I think it's very fitting for a bedtime book. And then we will raid out, looks like Wish Tales is streaming, Nimuina, Wellness, Nightly, Kitty Be Silly. So, if any of those, if anyone has a preference, Alfie, I know, I'm sorry, my dear. I'm sorry. But I'll start saving clams and barnacles to trade for a Switch for you, okay? I think Nintendo will find my deal very enticing. So, let's see. That one. Sorry. My wrist keeps. Sorry. I need to get a better setup for my stand because it's really heavy and you can hear like my wrist moving. Maybe it's just me. I don't know if you guys can hear it. But I feel like the heartbeats are harder to hear. So I apologize. And it gets caught on my bra. Audio is fine to me, sounds completely fine. Okay, I can hear all the creaking, be it from my wrists or what have you. So, but I'm glad it was helpful. Get your mind at ease. As long as my girlfriend will keep me, I'll stick with her. And considering I've already got a ring and we've been together for 8 years, it's chillin'. Congrats on 8 years. Let's see. I like you with the book. Oops, sorry. But yeah, I'm still trying to get it to work nicely without you hearing the creaking from breathing or shifting or what have you. So, yeah, sorry. You guys say it's fine, but although I usually fall, I try and listen to my VODs right after, but then I get sleepy because I'm already tired. I don't think I put me to sleep. I think I'm just tired. Does that sound like really narcissistic? Of like, I listen to my VODs and then fall asleep to them. It's like, that's not my intention. It's to make sure it sounds not terrible. Get it down. It'll just take time. I know, but still. I'm thinking it's likely late for you. It's only 10:46. I started stream a little early. Thank you for the headband. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Aiza. Annyeong, Onni. Since you're in the US, yeah, it's not too bad. Like I said, it's just before 11, but, baby, I got screamed at, like, all night by a very, very upset baby, who had not napped, so it was a long day yesterday, and then I got to sleep on the floor, so, Annyeong Minaria, aww. So what would be, because it's not Aiza, she. It wouldn't be Isaiah, would it? I don't know enough Korean. Thank you for the head pats, Commander J. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back, Missy. Welcome, welcome. If you could fall asleep to yourself, I think it's something to appreciate. maybe. Or I could just be bored of myself. I don't know. But it really is to try and, like, go, oh, this was successful, or this wasn't successful. But by the time I get to the heartbeats, I'm already unconscious, so... Yeah, as much as I'd like to bother my brother, he would not like me waking him up. I'm at home at almost 1 a.m. for my folks. Oh, okay. Yeah. Onni is to address an older female. I know, but like, without using that, right? Because you do Minaria. But yeah, is for younger. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And then she is for, like, romantic partner, right? I really don't know enough about Korean. I'm also assuming you're older than me, but you might not actually be older than me. Except I'm in my 20s, definitely. I'm definitely a young lady in my 20s. She is like Mr. and Mrs. very formal. Oh. Then why do you, like, I guess... Because, like, I worked at a restaurant with a Korean couple, and, the wife would call her husband Yongshi. But I guess that makes sense that the woman would be more formal to the man. So never mind, ignore me. Anyways, our bedtime book is I Like You, So Young, You'll Be Born Tomorrow. Yes, Minari's 21 for sure. I don't know if I want to go back to being 21 per se. I mean, yes, I'm definitely somewhere in my 20s. What did we land on? Mid-20s? Like 25? 25, I think, right? Right in the middle. Mid-20s. Ignore the hag. Who's throwing stuff? Throwing stuff. Messy. I'm late 20s. You're definitely younger than me. Yep, see? I'm a very young lady. I'm younger than some of my chat. Definitely. Okay, bedtime book. Sorry, we're already 20 minutes over. God damn it. Last time I looked, it was like 10. It was another 10 minutes. So young, definitely. I'm not 49. So. Now that the stars are twinkling bright and sleep is getting near, remember all these special things you, oh, so dear. Yubo is the usual for a spouse, but to show respect for owning the business using she. Oh, maybe. Let me know you go to sleep because my head hurts and I feel like I'm going to die. Thank you for everything. Of course, Missy. Get some rest. I hope you feel better. Can't sleep knowing you're leaving soon. I'm sorry, Alfie. I'm sorry. Bedtime story with Minari. What a wonderful treat. Yeah, I tried to do this at the end. Last stream I didn't, because I was running late. But yeah, and I think it's funny that the roulette chose this one because I think it's a good one and it's fitting. I like you when you're happy. I like you when you're sad. I like you when you scrunch all up and get really mad. Thank you for the stream. Gonna crash out. Good night, Derpy. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I know a couple of languages, just not the ones people like. I know American. I'm not fluent in any other language. I like you when you're funny. I like you when you're shy. I like the way you say hello. Whoopsie. Hi. Ignore this. Ignore that. You didn't see that. And how you say goodbye. I need to move those toggles in. That is way too close to each other. I like you when you're brave. I've got this. And I like you when you're not scary. I know English, German, Spanish, and some Vietnamese, however, mostly curse words and words for my in-laws. Oh. My friend Duke is Vietnamese. Was that the cat or the baby? Yeah, you just startled the ever-loving tar out of me. Holy moly, cat. Okay. Oh, jeez. What an idiot. I like you when you make a mess. See, now it doesn't rhyme. Hello, Swish Bit. Swashy Bit. Welcome. Yep. It's so complicated, but I had to learn it. Oh. Is your girlfriend or sibling maybe married to someone who's Vietnamese? That's really neat. It's harder for me. I studied Mandarin. I'm not gonna go on a tangent. We're at 2.5 hours. Girlfriend is Vietnamese. I see. Yeah, that's neat. But I know it's similar to Mandarin in the fact that it's tonal, but it's less intuitive to me as far as trying to read pronunciations. I'm sure I could try and figure it out, but outside of my friend Duke, I have no use for Vietnamese. All I learned was when I was in college, was Mina Dangme, I think. I was like, I'm tired. And then I think it was like Dangme Hui or something like that, where it was like, I'm always tired. Because I'm always tired. Anyways, so let me do this so it rhymes. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I like you when you're brave, and I like you when you're not. I like you when you make a mess. I like you quite a lot. I like you when you're right. I like you when you're wrong. I like the way you smile when you sing along. La, 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 la. They really mucked up that rhyme though, but whatever. I like you when you're big. I like you when you're small. I like you how you are today. I think the most of all. Thank you, sir. I know. Mm-hmm. Shh. Keely. Keely. Give me like 2 more seconds. Now snuggle in, my sleepy head. The moon is shining bright. Close your eyes and go to bed. It's time to say goodnight. Thank you all for joining me on my Lego building. I will try to do maybe the rest off stream so that it won't matter if the cats get on my desk, because then they shouldn't hopefully eat my Lego brick thingies. But I will be working on shh. Hey, I know, okay. I'm almost done. I know. Okay. Anyways, is there a way to get something of you reading a bedtime story? I think. Shh, I know. We always end the night with a bedtime story, but I do know once I get my redeems figured out again, we'll have a way to do that. I'm guessing he's freaking out that he might need to go to the restroom. So let's raid out to. I know, sir. I know, I'm trying. I know, okay. Let's raid out to Kitty Be Silly. Or let's raid to Nightly. Okay, anyways, thank you all for joining me. I greatly appreciate it. We'll be back in 2 nights. I'll talk to you then. Have a good night. Have a good night. Good night. Thank you for being here. Shh. I know.